Today we're reviewing the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. I ordered it in the shade Y445 because that's the shade that I'm in the Ultra HD foundation. But I played golf yesterday and now I'm even more tan. Like you can kind of see my tan line. This one gonna match me when I was this shade, so it's definitely not gonna match me now, I think. That looks kind of close. We'll see when we apply it. This is actually one of the cheaper foundations just by a few dollars in their line. This is a new foundation and it's $38. One thing I found interesting with this foundation is that they said that they did an instrumental test on 20 subjects that it is 24-hour wear. I don't know if they did that with their other foundations. I just noticed it on here that they did an instrumental test, which is pretty cool. This foundation is full coverage. It's supposed to be a non-cakey matte finish. It has a breathable formula. It's for normal, combination, and oily skin types. So if you have dry skin, they don't really recommend this foundation. It's oil-free, lightweight, and it's supposed to make your pores look smaller, as well as you have zero shine. There's 40 different shades of this foundation, so you may be able to find your shade. It does have a squeezy tube, which I kind of prefer because with my pumps, I still pump it directly on my face, and with the squeezy tube, it's just easier for me to be like, shh. So yeah, that's definitely lighter than me, but we'll bronze and stuff. To blend it in, I'm going to use a brush I haven't used, and I think it's been like years. The Real Techniques brush. This smells really good. It reminds me of their water blend foundation, like a little bit as far as the smell. So when it's blending in, it's doing a little bit like a mousse foundation would. It's looking a little bit like that, but then when you blend it all the way in, it kind of goes away that moussey look. But I will say that it's pretty light, so it's making me look a little ashy, I would say. I don't think I would deem this as full coverage because I still feel like I see my skin. I think medium coverage, but it is buildable, so let's see. And I'm not using the brush that they recommend because I don't have it, so that may have something to do with it not looking as full coverage. Yeah, it is buildable because now that looks more covered. I think I actually like it, even though it is slightly like lighter on me. I think if I had my perfect shade, this would be really nice. It blended out really smoothly, and I think it looks nice on the skin. I'm going to go ahead and apply concealer and powder on camera just to show you guys what I'm setting with, and then I'll finish the rest of my makeup and be back. So it is currently 7:48 a.m. So that is when I applied my foundation. So let's just get into the concealer and powder. So I finished the rest of my makeup, and I think the foundation, like I said before, I think the foundation is pretty and it's actually set down. It does still look lighter than me. Like you could just tell that I have on a layer of foundation, and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the foundation looks a little pinky, like slightly pinky. Even though I don't think that this foundation has a pink undertone. I'm going to just try to blend a little bit lower, even though I don't like doing this, but just so that it looks a little better and doesn't look like I have on a mask. And I don't think it's the bronzer because I wear this bronzer a lot. It's the Laura Mercier Soleil 2, here it is, the Laura Mercier Soleil 2 bronzer. I wear this bronzer a lot, and I don't think that it's this because none of my other foundations look pink when I apply this. And what I was showing you guys when I pointed to my forehead was that it was already creasing before like the day even got started. But what I did is I just took my foundation brush and I blended it out, and then I set it with my bronzer. So far it's less creased. So I'm assuming setting it helped it to crease less. My skin looks really smooth though. The foundation, I would say, looks maybe slightly like I have on makeup. I mean, hiding, of course, the blue purple lipstick that I'm wearing and blue eyeshadow. My actual face makeup doesn't look super cakey, and it is pretty lightweight. I don't feel it on the skin. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated throughout the day. I actually kind of forgot what time I applied the foundation. I think it was around 7:45. Just keep on watching to see how the foundation wears throughout the day. Hey guys, it is 10:45 a.m. so this foundation has been on for 3 hours and I'm not oily anywhere. Like, there's no drop of oil, but it's just been 3 hours, which I would be shocked if a matte foundation would be oily at this point. So this is good so far. My smile lines are only a little bit creased. They're not separating anywhere. Looks like the foundation is kind of coming off right here. I did eat as well as I had some coffee. I only reapplied my lipstick. I didn't reapply or do anything to the foundation. Hey guys, so it is 2:40 p.m. so it's been on for about 7 hours. And I really still don't think that I'm that oily next to my nose at all. On my nose, besides the highlight, I am starting to get oily. It feels greasy and it looks greasy. So yeah, I'm starting to get oily there. On my forehead, not at all. So it's still looking good. My smile lines are just a little bit more creased than the previous check-in. So keep on watching and I'm gonna wear it for a few more hours and then I'll let you guys know my final thoughts on if it's worth it and if it's not. So yeah, keep on watching. So hey guys, it is 6:16 p.m. and I've had this foundation on for like 11 hours at this point. Almost 11 hours, and I think it wore pretty nice. Way nice, actually. I don't look that oily. I mean, I'm oily, but I'm not like, it's not heavy. Some foundations, by the end of the day, I'm ready to rip them off because I can feel how heavy it is on the skin. And this one doesn't feel that way. I'm slightly shiny all over. It's not like I'm super oily in any particular area. It just looks like an all over glow. So I would just take my blotting papers or maybe a little bit of setting powder and just dab up those areas. So my final thoughts on the foundation is that I think it wore really, really well. If you're new to makeup and you're looking for a foundation and you have oily skin or normal skin, you should definitely give this a try. If they have a shade that perfectly matches you, I definitely would recommend this foundation. The only things that are bad about this foundation is the shade and how it just looked a little ashy on me, and then after a while it did turn a little pink. And it also has flashback. I did the flashback test, and in both regular lighting in a regular lit room, it has flashback. And also when I turn off all the lights in the room, it has flashback. So I wouldn't recommend this if you plan to only wear this foundation when you're going out for an event, because it did give me flashback. With all that being said, I hope that helps you make your decision on if you want to try out this foundation. Make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, as well as check out my latest video. I swatched all 48 of the CoverGirl exhibition lipsticks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.